What's up, boys? You know what time it is. Round 2 playoffs, baby. Our loser is determined. I'm going to put out an announcement video, but I'm being destroyed by something I picked up on the cruise. So we're all Sudafed and caffeined up, ready for this video. And when the announcement for the punishment and the dates and all that come out, including our championship, share that bad boy everywhere you can. We'll have the location, the times, post-walk, Waffle House endeavors. It's going to be a blast. But this week, we got 2 matchups we're looking at for our semifinals of our playoffs. The winner of these games goes on to be in our final, our Grand Masters League Championship bout next week. Cannot wait. Let's dive in here. We have Ryan, Mr. Kittles and Bits himself, versus Aaron. JSN Eagles win, as always. I shared an article. He is the most common player across ESPN fantasy football playoff teams, and it's no shock. The only shock there is that Sam Darnold's his quarterback. So as long as he doesn't turn into Sam Darnold like he does in the playoffs every year, before the playoffs, we should be fine there. Then we have Will, Mr. Rashid, Rice's bail bonds, and Blake, Mr. Sergeant's soldiers. Let's go ahead and check out our first matchup. Which, by the way, humongous game tonight. It's so awesome that it's on a Thursday. Our Rams and Seahawks Week 16 matchup. Such a good game. Gonna be such a good game. Means a lot for our playoffs here. Specifically for 2 of our matchups. Excuse me. So, first, like we said, we got Aaron and Ryan. Projected 127.8 versus 125.3. We have a QB change-up here with Davante Adams presumably out. We have Matthew Stafford here on the bench for Mr. Aaron, putting in CJ Stroud against the Raiders. Seems like a good call to me. Raiders are not going to be on the field that long on offense. You're going to have literally probably 55 minutes to score with CJ Stroud there. Should be a good one. Kyron Williams plays tonight against the Seahawks. He's got a lower projected, but his average all year has been 16.1. We'll see how that goes with Davante Adams out. We're rolling with DeAndre Swift. Also been a solid thing all season. Jamar Chase been solid all season. JSN obviously putting together quite the season there. The number 1 receiver spot. Excuse me. And having to roll with Goddard with the Laporta injury. Wow, can't talk. And we're rolling with Mike Evans, who put up 22 last week in a humongous game against the Panthers to determine that division's winner. They play 2 more times this week, and I think week 18, if I'm not mistaken. So he should be prime to go. He's still marked as questionable, but 22 last week. And then we have the Texans defense against the Raiders. Project a defense, okay, is projected 9.8. This defense has been averaging 10.1. That's going to be a slaughter. And then you got Houston's kicker against the Rams. So we got 3 players here against the Raiders, which sounds like a good thing. And then we're rolling with Kyron, DeAndre Swift, Mike Evans at flex, and of course the absolute studs of Jamar Chase and Jackson Smith-Njigba all on the same team. Projected 125, averaging 131. Now we have Ryan. We are going with Jackson Dart again, which I believe is a good call. They're playing the Vikings. Then we got Bijan Robinson against Arizona. Chase Brown against Miami. Probably a good call. A.J. Brown versus Washington. Lad McConkey versus Dallas. George Kittle versus Indiana. Jacoby Myers versus Denver. Chargers defense versus Dallas. And then Brandon Aubrey versus the Chargers. So, right now, we just have 2 players tonight in the game tonight with Kyron Williams and JSN. We'll see how that goes. Definitely going to be watching that one, but this should be a killer matchup. With the decisions they've made, they're locked in. Only a 2-point differential here. Cannot wait. I mean, it's going to be so good, y'all. And if I'm not mistaken, I didn't check any of these games to see what the Monday night game was, but we'll see how that works out. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and check. Why not? Monday night schedule. It'll be what, the 20-something? December 22nd is San Francisco and Indianapolis. Glad I looked that up. So we've got Kittle that'll be playing on a Monday night. And I don't think Aaron has anybody be playing on a Monday night. So this one could come down to Monday night and Mr. Kittle. Kittles and Bits. Will the name change and picture change work out? And will he bring home the semifinal victory on a Monday night? We will check that out. Good stuff there. Next, we have Will and Blake, a projected 133.7 and a 130.5. Blake rocking Brock Purdy. Okay, he's been rocking Knicks. Jacksonville projected 16. Okay, he's rolling with Brock Purdy at projected 17.5. Another Monday night matchup. We have Saquon Barkley against Washington. Jonathan Taylor against the Niners. Another Monday night matchup. George Pickens, Jalen Coker with Devontae Adams doubtful. Pretty unfortunate there. But plays Jalen Coker, that should work out okay. Then we have Trey McBride, the number 1 tight end in the game, averaging 19.4. Can't make it up. Bucky Irving, Jaguars defense against Denver, and Cam Little against Denver. So, no Thursday night matchups for Blake, but we do have 2 players playing on Monday. We'll have to watch out for that. Next we have Will. Will is in one of those conundrums where he has 3 very good players at the quarterback position. Is deciding to go with Jared Goff here against the Steelers, averaging 18.1 and projected 17.5. We then have James Cook versus Cleveland. You know, you always think Cleveland's a win, but Myles Garrett on that D-line is just always scary. R.J. Harvey versus the Jaguars. Rashee Rice is questionable against the Titans. Zay Flowers against New England. Brock Bowers against Houston. We'll see what he can do there. Achane against Cincinnati. The Eagles defense against Washington. And Will Lutz against Jacksonville Jaguars. To look at these 2 teams, these are some of the most stacked teams in the game. Projected 130 versus a projected 133. But if you look at the averages, Will averages 130 with these players. Blake averages 133 with these players. This is going to be a throwdown. Doesn't look like we have any Thursday night matchups for Will. So all of this will take place on Sunday, and then we will have likely a scenario where Blake is behind and needs Purdy and Jonathan Taylor to seal the deal on Monday Night Football. That's going to be crazy. Can't wait to watch it. Watch the group chat. We're going to be talking about all of it. Let's check out that game tonight. And then sometime soon, if I can get rid of this cough, I may just do it anyways, we're going to announce when the loser walk is and the championship celebration is. Like I said, share that thing like crazy so we can get as many eyes on it as we can. And like I said, we'll text tonight, boys. Let's watch it. Catch you next time.